Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I thought it would be fun to make a card with you guys using a select number of supplies. So I went ahead and picked some things out that I thought I might like, and I picked out the stamp Bonnie Loves Bows by Stamping Bella, and it says sending you lots of hugs. So I thought that would be perfect to send to my daughter. And I do have to say that I am a little bit under the weather, so if I have to abruptly stop for some reason, then you will know why, but I will be back, and you guys probably won't even tell that I stopped, I'm hoping, but I just don't feel so great, and I don't want it to stop my productivity because it's like a weird, it's almost nausea, but I don't know, it's weird, and fatigue, I don't know. It's not the Rona. Okay, so I'm going to start by cutting a piece of cardstock, and I don't think I want it to be, I think I'm going to cut it at 4 inches, and I'm going to make this a 4x4 card, just for fun. So then I'm going to cut it at 8 inches, so that means I need to cut a ½ inch off because it's 8.5 by 11. And then now I will score it at 4 inches. So this will be a 4x4 card when I fold it in half. I should now measure 4x4, so let's just double check. 4 by 4, yes indeed. So kind of a fun, different kind of a shaped card. I've been trying to do some of those recently. And then I also have these 3 pieces of cardstock that I am going to use, along with the white to stamp on. And then I have one sheet that I thought I would use to make an envelope, so I'll use that one last. So let's see, the first thing I think I want to do is figure out which piece I want to be in the back. I really like these two together. This one might just be an accent. So I think I'll put this in the back. So I'm going to cut this one at 4x4. So this can go on top of this like that. And then I have some dies that I thought I might use too. So I have this one that I thought I could use as like the card opening. And then, I don't know, this one's clearly too big now for a 4x4 card, so that one's not going to work. These could maybe work, but gosh, now that I think about it, this is a small card for such a big stamp. I think I'm just going to have to, I should have measured the stamp first. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is, let's make it a side open card. So that means I will need to die cut. Oh, here, hold on. I will need to die cut this side. So I'm trying to think, should I glue these together first and then cut it so that they'll be the same? I think that's what I'm going to try to do. So I'm just going to put this down. And then I have my die cut machine over on the side, so if you'll give me just a second, I'm going to cut this out, but I'll show you what I'm going to use. I think I'll use this one. And I'll just go straight over to there and cut this out real quick. Okay, that worked where it cut them both, so that was nice. Oh gosh, it could be a... No, I think I like it side folding. And then I'm going to cut this at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I think what I will do, I'm going to cut it a little smaller. Let's see, let's try 3.5 by 3.5. Okay, let's try 3 1/4. And I don't really care what the other side is right now. I'm going to go down to 3. Ooh-wee. Oh, I think I am. Here. But then she probably won't fit on there. That's okay. You know what? Maybe I'll even go smaller. Let me stamp her before I do anything else. Let me stamp her and cut her out. And then hopefully I can see where I want to go from there. I'm going to use my Misty. Ink this up. Well, her eye isn't very... Which one is it? This one. That still doesn't stamp very well. That's all right. I will just fill it in. And then while I'm at it, I may as well stamp the sentiment too, even though I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet. I'm going to stamp it here on the white. And I might also stamp it on the pink just to make sure I have it wherever I might want it. Sending you lots of hugs. Alright, so I think I have my stamping done. I'm just going to put this here for now until I clean it off, but I know that it goes here. I'm putting it over here on my computer. Oh, goodness. And I think that's all the stamping I'm going to do. I think. So I'm just putting that back. And I think I'll go ahead and color her. this happens to be a Copic marker, but some of these others, these are fine color. They're all alcohol markers. They're just different brands. The Copics are the best known as far as I know, and they are also the most expensive, but they are very nice. But the Touch fine color ones, I also have some that are called Touch something. Touch, I don't know. Fine Touch, that's what they're called. So fine color, fine touch. I think that they came from China, and they're like I'm going to say a poor man's version of the Copics, and they're really nice. I don't mind them at all. Maybe I should say a beginner's brand. I don't know, because I don't consider myself an expert in coloring at all. I just like it, so I go for it. And let's see. I want to see what color this is. I think I'll do the inside of her dress this color. All the ruffles. And sometimes I like to do this. I mean, lots of times when I'm making cards for YouTube, I like to do it so that I've made one and then I make the other one. That seems to be my MO usually nowadays. That's the way I like to do it, so that you guys see what it looks like beforehand, and then we make one together, which is kind of fun. And I've already done it, so I know that I like it and I know what it's going to look like and all that jazz. But sometimes this is what I do. I like just decide I want to make a card, and I pick a stamp set that I want, and I just kind of go from there. So that's what I thought I'd show you in this one. This is just my whole thought process on how I'm making a card. Putting some blush on her cheeks, and I'm gonna make this just a little darker in some areas with a little different colored pink, but I think it'll blend well. And let's see, I'll do this, and I'll go in here on some of the ruffle part. Now, all right, and this was the color I used, so let me go in here and just blend this in a little bit. All right, and then I want to make her hair brown. I don't know why. I guess because I have dark hair that I always go for the dark hair. But like, if I were doing it to look like my daughter, she is a blonde. So, you know, it's weird. That's cute. Let's see, I'm gonna take, it's a cute image. I'm gonna take the darker one and try to do a little bit of highlighting. heart. I might make that one that color. Ooh, I like that color. It's almost the same color, so I don't really particularly want that one, I don't think, so I'm going to put this one back. But I do like this one. Problem is I'm going to have to make sure that I do a different color for her dress. I just drew right over her fingers, but honestly they're so small it really doesn't make a difference. I'm kind of thinking I might do the bow brown with pink polka dots. Because the paper is brown too, like the base. I love pink and brown together. Might do her shoes in this color too. And then I'll take this one. All right, I think that looks cute so far. I'm going to take a drink of my drink. And now to just figure out what I want to do here. What if I made her dress brown and then did the bow pink with brown polka dots? Because the brown polka dots would be easier to do than pink polka dots. Wonder if I could do even a lighter brown. I don't think that's much lighter. Ooh, that's dark. See, that is no way this color. That is so funny with these. That's the only thing I have to say about the ones that aren't Copic. The color of the lid really does not match the color of the marker. I guess I'll go with this one and just do it in this lighter brown. The light brown that I have, or the lightest that I have out here. I don't know if I have a lighter. I'd have to try a bunch of the fine color ones to see if I had a lighter one. So I'll just go with this one. I actually think I might want it a little darker, have it a little more of a contrast between the two colors. let's take this one, do a little blending maybe. I don't like the... I'm just making it look like how I see it in my head, which might not be exactly how I see it in my head, but I'm trying to get it as close to that as I can. That's better. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And I'm going to do her shoes in this brown instead of pink. And then I will do the little polka dots. So first thing I did was pick out the stamp set. And then after that, I picked out the paper. So then I was like, okay, that looks cute. And then I thought, oh, well, this could be a challenge, trying to figure out what colors to put with this and how to color it all. And then that made me think, oh, maybe YouTube would like to see that, because I usually do something a little differently. And hopefully you guys will like this as just a little change. Now, I'm not going to do this all the time. I'm still going to do my regular stuff, but I thought that was pretty cute. There we go. And then I'll take my multi-liner and just go over some of it. Her eyes for sure. And that might actually be all that I need to go over. I'm just doing this so that they won't get lost in the shuffle, and because I got a little outside the lines on some of them, and if I do that, it makes it, you can't tell. So what did I do with this? Okay, there it is. So I know I stamped that. So now I'm just going to cut her out. That reminded me of Uncle Joe? What was his name? On Full House, not Uncle Jesse. Uncle Joe? Uncle John? I don't remember where I said cut it out. I'm just going to cut it out. I haven't watched Fuller House. I know my daughter loved Full House. I loved Full House too when it was on when I was a kid, but I was a little probably getting older, because I know I'm older than Candace Cameron Bure. I'm probably her brother Kirk's age. I don't know. I don't know how old he is either, but I loved Growing Pains. So I don't know. I'm wondering if I would like Fuller House or not, and I just haven't really been interested yet. But if you guys watch it, let me know what you think of it. I know I'm late to the game if I want to watch it, because it's been going on for quite some time and they're on like their last season or something. I don't know. I follow Candace on Instagram. So that's where I get my scoop. There we go. That's cute. I don't want to throw that out yet because I have the sentiment on there. Okay, so then she's going to go here, or this is going to go here, or maybe here. And this is going to go here. Or do I want it to go this way and this way? What to do. I could put the ribbon around just this over here on this side, and then, you know what I might do? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold this, and I am just going to cut straight up here at the legs. So that it will be like this. Yeah, I think I like that, and I'm going to put a ribbon around on this side. So let me go ahead and put some ribbon. I have this sheer ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby, but you can find this kind of stuff anywhere. It's nothing impressive. The impressive part was that I only spent 24 cents on it. But you don't get very much, trust me on that. You don't get much at all, like 6 feet or something. I don't know. I'll have to check if you're interested. But I think that they have discontinued this, which is why it was on sale for such a discount. So it's even covering up. Six feet, yeah. So you get 2 yards. Not much, not much, not much. Should I sing that again for you? Not much, not much, not much. It's fun to have fun and be silly. I think my son lacks some of that silly. Hopefully he'll get it one of these days. Alright, so then what I'm going to do is cut these a little longer than I think I want them. And you know, I think I'm going to cut them. I'm going to fold this in half. And starting at the fold, I'm going to cut down at an angle so that I get the little pointed thing. And let's do the same thing on this side with about the same amount of ribbon. Now, I think this is going to be far too long of stuff right now, but I wanted to go ahead and see how it looked. I'm going to worry about the ribbon last. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is glue this down. And put it over here, kind of like that. Just hold it down for a minute. And she definitely needs some Wink of Stella. I didn't get that out, but she definitely needs some Wink of Stella. Oh goodness, this is lifting up over here. Let me put some more glue down. I was thinking that I would make this cut the same way that this one is, using the same die, but I think I like this idea better. All right, so then I will put her here. And I was thinking of pop dotting her, but now I'm not going to because I cut that in the middle spot of her body. So I think it would look better if I just had it laying flat. So I'm just going to line up the feet or the legs with the side of the card. Okay, so now I can see kind of where I want it, and I can tell you that I just want to cut it at an angle. I don't want the points. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is take my little handy dandy lighter and just barely singe the ends of these so that the ribbon won't fray. I'm just melting it. I said singeing. I don't really even know if that's the right word, but I'm just melting the end, and you can watch it do it, and then you can kind of rub your hand along the edge and you can feel that there's a little ridge there now. So that will prevent it from fraying, which is good because I don't want that to ruin my cute card. And let's go ahead and get out. This is the liquid Stardust from Lawn Fawn. It makes it very, very sparkly. You just need to shake it up really well. And I think this will go good with the ribbon. I'm going to put a little bit on the heart and a little bit on the bow and on her shoes and under this underneath part. So let's see if that makes it, if that's enough, and I need to get going with it because if I leave it in one spot for too long, it'll make a little mark and you'll be able to see that it was there. I think you can see that already, but some of that might be because we know where it was. You know how that works, the power of suggestion. Okay, let me see that. That's pretty cute, if I say so myself. So there we go. I think I'm done. I can't think of anything else that I'd want to do to it. Oh, I haven't put the sentiment on it yet. I need to do that. Okay, so let's see. Should I do it in pink or in white? I'm kind of thinking the pink. Let's see how that will look. I'm just going to try to cut it straight across. And of course it's crooked, so lovely. I'm just trying to get it so it's straight so that I can cut it that way, and then I need to cut it this way. That might be a little better. And then on this one I may do the ribbon kind of point. Sounds like the mailman is coming, and I was just going, oh goodness, the mail's coming, but it's Sunday. Oh, but it is the mail truck. It's delivering Amazon stuff, I guess. Not here. No packages for me today. All right. Sending you lots of hugs. I wonder if I could. That's cute. Okay, so to do that, let's take Pop Dot and put it right here where I want it to be raised. And then let's take a second Pop Dot. And put it right on top of that first one. Okay, sorry if you've noticed there was a disruption. I had to take a phone call. But anyway, this is cute. I just put this down with the two things there. And then I have one thing here. Hopefully you guys saw that part. I couldn't tell. And then I just glued that very end underneath this ribbon so that it was there. But this kind of sticks up. I'm hoping that you can see that. How it sticks up right there and then right there on the end. Sending you lots of hugs. And that way, hopefully, when it's in the envelope and goes through, if it does fall down, it'll pop back up when she opens it. Maybe I should put one more there. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to try to carefully take this off. Oh, yes. All right, so let's see. One more. That way it'll definitely be stuck up there. I'm just thinking about it when it's in the envelope, how it will be. So there we go. Yay, I think it's cute. And I think that I know that Katie will love it. So now I just need to make the envelope to go with it since it's a special size. And with the special size comes a special price. In mailing it, sometimes you have to use 2 stamps instead of 1. To know for sure, go to the post office and have them do it. But most of the time, if it's something like this, I will just go ahead and put 2 stamps on it. But I don't know. When it's smaller, it's hard to justify that. But I don't know. Do what you want to do. If you want to try it that way, try it. I didn't use this. Put that away now. Okay, so it's a 4x4 card. So I'm going to get out my envelope maker. Whew, and I am feeling better now. Thank goodness. I was feeling crummy for a minute. All right, so 4x4 paper, or 4x4 card, I need my paper to be cut at 6 7/8 by 6 7/8. So that means I need 1 1/8 cut off on each side. So I'll go 1 1/8 cut off on that side, because this is an 8x8 piece of paper, and 1 1/8 cut off on this side. So here's the inch because it has that extra on there, and 1 1/8. Okay, just double checking. Okay, and then my first score line is at 3.5 inches, so I just put this on 3.5. Oops, let me use the score that comes with it because this fits nicely in the little crevice that they give you. Score and punch, and then now I just line up this point with the score line that I've already done. Punch. And then turn it around, and this side rounds the corners. Oh gosh, I'm feeling so much better all of a sudden. Like as soon as, like the way it came was really weird, and then the way it left is kind of weird. Like it wasn't like gradually feeling better. It was just all of a sudden, bam, I feel better. I don't know why my dog is barking. Might need to go out. That's probably my luck. Wait a minute, baby. I'll let you out. Just a minute. Usually they'll come see me when they have to go, but Dennis is working upstairs doing something. So, or outside. I'm sorry, I said upstairs. Outside. I think he's working on either one of his car or his like work car, like he has a truck thing that he just uses to mess around with. So he's either doing that or something with the boat, something. Okay, perfect. Oh, I love it. So this sticks out just a little bit further than the two ends, so I'm going to glue this side to this side, and then I'm going to put glue on the ends of this like that, and then I'm going to put glue almost to the end of this, and then fold this up. You know what would maybe even be cute? If I lined the envelope with this. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to take my pen. See how bad of a job I did with that corner rounding. Oh, it's not horrible. Okay, that's all right. I need to round these two little corners though too. Alright, so now I'm just going to put glue on this. Doop, 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 doop. And then I can put this in here. And I will fold it along this score line, and I will burnish this edge really well so that it's burnished on the inside too. And there we go. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Then you can stick your little card in here after I put my sentiment on there, of course. You just have to be careful because of all the bows and stamps and stickers and all the stuff. And then what I do is I glue the ends of this, and I can put this on here. And I might actually stick it so that the bow is down in there, just so it won't get caught. That's what I'll do when I do it, but I just wanted to look at it, pulling it out. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Okay, perfect. Well, I will let those dogs out, and I hope that you guys have a great day, and I hope that this inspired you to make something beautiful. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.